Peter, hoping that there'll be participant players to just absorb a bit of the pressure off, try different things. We get something open and free for
is pivotal.
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away. He doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Not to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Davis, Bissouma, that's really well manoeuvred. Davis, done so. Simons, Barrios wins the duel this time. Out to the left it goes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross needs to be good. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Danso gets it away. Barrios. Very nicely done. Baina. Lovely feet. Barrios. Baina. Barrios. Oh, that's nice. It's a good foot in there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defender will give you time to second guess yourself.
Llorente shifted upfield. Pedro Porro. Bissouma. Get a throw in. Here's Barrios. Baina. And it's put forward. Nice interception. Aim forwards. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Pretty loose pass. Bissouma. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Casanova. Bissouma. Moved on forwards. Davis. Bissouma. Davis. Bissouma. Toro. And here's Xavi Simons. He's shooting! Well, that is rather wayward. Griezmann is sporting a guilty look after that.
Teammates are really annoyed with that. They have every right to be.
Baina does really well to win the ball back. Griezmann. Pablo Barrios. Oh, that's a fine challenge. It's Baina. Bissouma. Casanova. So we're still where we started right now. Over to the left. Tell is on with a flash. Nicely intercepted. Davis. Bissouma. Bissouma shoots clear. Tell. That's been one straight back. Tries to go through. Simons. Bissouma. And here's Xavi Simons. That's tidy. Tell chips it through. Pedro Porro tries to cross. And he's there to clear it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Barrios. It's Barrios. Pedro Porro. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Played towards the other side. Most accurate pass. Lookman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a good... Up it goes! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro puts the ball in. Bissouma. And here's Sankey. And Solanke! And a terrific save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Punched away. And the shot! We've gone backward here. Bissouma. Played into space out wide. Joe Porro. Cross in. Looks like a good one. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's heaved it away. That's Barrios. Pablo Barrios looking to run onto it.
Pity that, because they had a decent chance of progressing.
Bissouma. Casanova. Forwards and with intent. Half an hour played now. Casanova. Solanke. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence though able to hold on this time. That's a chance! Casanova gets it clear. And it's Barrios. And the finish! Barrios. Pablo Barrios finds himself offside. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lookman. Out to the right. Griezmann, oh, good spread. Tries to get it clear.
Beautifully placed at midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's got to be Griezmann! It's a goal! First blood draw. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Tell, now he's off and running. Jimenez. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann crosses. And it out. really well manoeuvred. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries a measure ball. Tell. Casanova cuts it out. Lookman. And it's played forward. And here's Solanke. And it's Toro. Looking for a decent ball in. Toro tries a cross. Jimenez with the clearance. Played out to the right. Slightly undercooked that one.
Everything up to the final pass was decent. They just couldn't make out that kick. Xavi Simons is off the
breakthrough came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Moved on forwards, and it's hoisted clear. Pablo Barrios. Griezmann with the cross. Davis to the other side. Xavi Simons, delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's going to be a goal kick. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Barrios. Oh, it's a just like a decent finish.
What a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Simons. And it goes field. Tell. Oh, that's neat. Bissouma. Pedro Toro. And here's Xavi Simons. There's the half-time whistle. So it's solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and it's something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some insight to play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get...
Oh, he's going to pull back for that one. Feeding is such a good mover. Pablo Barrios cross into the box. And that is going out for a goal kick. Xavi Simons. Pedro Porro. Aim forwards. Tell chasing after it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it. Danso. Xavi Simons. And it's played forward. And he's on his way. Played out wide. And it's Tottenham. And here's Xavi. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Xavi Simons really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Casanova. Davis. Casanova. Danso. Danso forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Pedro Porro. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Lookman. And here's Griezmann. Danso gets it without sophistication. And it's Barrios. Lookman. Bissouma gets good distance on it. Pedro Porro. Lookman. Can he spark a counter here? Griezmann. The ball's come loose here. He's going to go a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. Tell. And here's Solanke. Back into the middle. Solanke is fouled. He's gone for goal. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Header comes in! Oh, stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shifted upfield. Lookman. Now that's well seen too. This really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe to toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. Davis, played over towards the opposite flank. Gone forwards. Casanova gets it away. It's Barrios. He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
That was very necessary. Pablo Barrios forwards it. He goes for a shot! It's targeted by cross away.
I can't quite believe he's missed.
Pedro Porro. A little short of full momentum, lacking thrust. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Llorente, aim forwards.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, getting this one there. And that has been cleared. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. Nice looking ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedro Porro plays it short. A chance to play it in. It's Davis. Such a pass he's played there. Danger averted for now. Davis. Well read. The danger is averted. And it's played forward. Okay, that has snuffed out the danger. Done so. Bissouma. Bissouma. Pedro Porro picks it up now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop out.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product quickly.
Okoro. Casanova. Aim forwards. That was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Crossfield changing the plan of attack. That's really well manoeuvred. Done so. Can he latch onto this? Tell. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Succumbs to the pressure. Casanova gets across to intercept that. Played back to the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. That's an imaginative pass. Danso gets it away. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep pulling away. The manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very late.
That's really well manoeuvred. Davis. Out towards the flank. Llorente, aim forwards. It's really well cleared. And this is it's Griezmann! Oh, that should have been two.
The keeper spared a few rushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made an awful lot way back.
So with the clearance. Llorente moved on forwards. It's really well manoeuvred. Suma looking here to chip it through. Tell.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded. As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think it's happened in this case.
That's a super give and go. Oh, cracking ball. Shoots! Gets it away. Okay. Another throw in. Viner. Here's Koke.
there, Peter. They win another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Lovely bit of skill. Played into the middle. There to get it away. Played out to the right. Pedro Porro puts them all in. It's Bissouma. Now it's Tell. Oh, such a clever touch. And a chance! Should have equalised.
Tell absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bissouma. They are right into last chance territory. The final 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can we realistically expect now?
Pedro Porro. Danso shifted upfield. Alvarez. To the left.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Davis.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Pedro Porro. Danso. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Out to the left it goes. That is lovely. Get into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Davis. Casanova. Bissouma. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that's turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.